Okay, so I owe you guys a video. It's been a couple weeks and I've been getting a couple views on my YouTube account, so great. But we were going very slow at the beginning and I just want to start ramping it up because I figured it was too slow. So let's install Visual Studios. In this video we're going to go over Visual Studios installation. We're going to go over a review of the IO stream from last video, and then we're going to go into variables. So let's get started. So go to your whatever browser that you like to get into and your favorite search engine, and type in Microsoft Visuals. There you go. Easy stuff, nothing crazy. Microsoft Visual Studio, the first link that pops up. Or honestly, you could have just went to that download link, but whatever. Matter of fact, let's do that. Visual Studios Express. Let's go downloads. That's what I clicked on. You want to look for community. Visual Studios community, free download. Let's see where that takes us. Shit, awesome. Welcome to Visual Studios. Save it. So, you guys can go ahead and do that. This is another site that I'll reference in the future, but just in case you want to learn something and not have to watch my videos, you can go to learncpp.com. I have no affiliation with them. I'm not getting paid from them. You can just go here and learn stuff yourself. That's if you want to do it in your spare time. You don't have to. As soon as you got your Visual Studios installed, you should get here when you open the application. Here, again, we're going to learn about variables, how to initialize them. Initialization is just creation, like how to create a variable, and how to assign a value to that variable. We're also going to do a quick review of the IO stream, the input-output stream, and what cout did. And we also skipped the cin part, but we're going to do that right now. So let's go ahead and do it. So right here, it says start. You can do new project from here, or you can do new project from the top left, file, new project. I was already there, so I'm just going to click that. Then we're going to go, it says Visual C++, Win32 console application. Let's name it YouTube Greatness. One word. So once you create your program, you'll see it's highlighted up here, YouTube Greatness.cpp. You'll find the file over here, and source files, that's the folder it's in, and this is the project it's in, the solution it's in. We don't have to worry about this, we can honestly exit out, but that's just the location of your files. So over here, do a quick review of what we learned last time. Was the include your library, your input-output library, IO stream, also your namespace, just so you don't have to keep typing std. And we have in main. Alright, like I said, a quick review would be print out. What we did was hello world, greatness, of course, and semicolon. Excuse me, no semicolon because you have to end the line. We don't have to, of course, but so we can do either this or we can do an endl. Either one does the same thing. You can have both of them, and they're just going to put two lines there. And then right now we can run the program, but Visual Studios is going to do something different than code blocks. Let me show you what's going to happen. We'll run the program, it'll open, and then it'll close. Because what's happening is it opens up the main function, prints this out, and then returns 0. Code block stops here. It doesn't just return. It pauses here before you actually close the whole function. Visual Studios doesn't. So what we do is go here, pause, no space, system pause, semicolon, and then let's run it again. See, 2 spaces, 1, 2. So this whole space, let me show you. Like if I didn't add the endl there, it is 2 spaces. It says new line as in like next line basically. But there you go. Hello world, I'm greatness. Bam. Now we're gonna do cin, but to do cin we need a variable, and that's why I waited until this time to do it. So let's do that. Variables have to be initialized or created. Don't let the terminology get to your head. It's just something that you have to learn along the way. So let's do a variable age. Let's print out like how old are you? Let's print that out, right? And then an indel, doesn't matter. Now let's print in my age. So right now it's going to give us an error because we don't have my age referenced anywhere in this code, because that's a variable that we haven't created yet. So let's create that variable or initialize that variable up here. So we're going to use whole numbers like your age, int my age equals. So what we just did there was initialize it. Like right now it doesn't equal anything. So right now we initialize this. It doesn't have a value yet, so we just initialize it. We haven't assigned it a value. So what we do is come down here and type in cin a value. Let me show you what I'm talking about. How old are you? I'm 862, right? Press indicate, boom, and we're done. To print that back out, how we do it is, oh, so you're, close that off, and let's input the my age variable. And this is how you print your variables. You have to do the printout concatenations, the less and less thans, type your variable, and then do an indel. This is one of the times that you want to do an indel because it's just quicker. Instead of just doing like concatenations and then having to do parentheses again, then typing your back, it's too much. And indel fits here. So boom, we do that. Run the program and see if we're good. How old are you? 50. Oh, so you're 50? I'm not really 50, but for the program, yes. So you're 50, yes. And that's that. So what we did here was up here, we initialization, and then we assigned it a value here. You can also assign values here, like say like we do int age equals 50, semicolon. We can print that out. Again, I'm not 50. I'm just just using that. You can say my age and then indel, and I can show you that. So you say my age is 50, but then you're gonna type it in and reassign another value to that. So 50. See, how old are you? You're gonna say 30. Oh, so you're 30. See, it's just a variable. The program is done. My video is done, but now I'm just gonna go into small detail. But that's what variables are. That's initialization, and that's assignment. I just want to go into tell you that you guys can assign any kind of whole number into this thing. It's just a box. I think of it as a box, and like you put things into this box, and whenever you want to pull that box, instead of saying this actual value, you can pull this out and say, hey, this is what's in my box. Or you can change the value in that box like this. There's multiple ways to do it. I can reassign my age. I can say my age equals 800 here, semicolon, and print it out. There's tons of things that you can do with this, but I'll save the gaming stuff for the next video because we're gonna create a small game. For right now though, see what you can do with your own creative juices, and go ahead and create something like a small program just like this. If you miss anything, just re-watch the video, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Later, guys.